Welcome to the National Taiwan College of Performing Arts, a college that trains talented young people in traditional Chinese opera and acrobatics. Today, we'd like to introduce you to the art of Jingju. Often you hear people say, Jingju is Chinese opera. In fact, that's not entirely correct. Strictly speaking, Jingju is a dramatic art that combines elements of opera, ballet, and stage play. The actor's every movement has to have a dance-like quality, and every sound they utter is closely connected to the music. When watching Jingju, there are a few things you should pay attention to. First, although Jingju is in many ways a true-to-life art, it is also larger than life, embellishing reality to make it more poetic and more expressive. To give you an example, when the lovely heroine feels like crying, we still won't let this destroy her attractive image. A Jingju performance will not only make you sympathize with her, it will also make sure that her ability leaves a lasting impression on you. Or when an irascible male character flies into a temper, Jingju employs deliberate exaggeration to produce the desired frightening effect. This is when you want to comfort the child sitting next to you to protect him from being unduly scared. Most female roles in the Jingju are delicate and charming, and it's a joy to watch the actors walk across the stage with exquisite grace. And don't forget what I just told you, each single movement must have a dance-like quality. Death should naturally be the most terrifying sin, yet Jingju beautifies even death. Don't you think that all these warriors die in the most magnificent fashion? Do you know what that girl is doing? If I told you she's feeding chickens, would you believe it? Now she's strewing grains of rice on the ground. She's looking at the bevy of little chickens rushing in her direction, scrambling for the rice. However, we cannot see the chicken. Can you tell how many chickens there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8 little chickens. If I still say they're invisible, I guess even you wouldn't forgive me. Now have a look at this. Can you see what these two actors are doing? Whoa, they're rowing a boat, and they've hit a swift current. Of course there's no boat on the stage, but you can't really deny that these two are rowing a boat, can you? Just look at them. Seems that the current in the river is pretty turbulent. When talking about Jingju, everybody will think of the painted face characters or Hualian types. You need to know a little more about their mask-like makeup, otherwise you won't be able to tell who are the good guys and who are the bad guys. In Jingju, colors are used to indicate each person's character. For example, a face painted in red means that this man is loyal and honest, a true man of his word, a person whose friendship is worth having. Black makeup indicates a grim yet upright character who's not afraid of powerful and influential people. Someone with a face painted in white is selfish, vicious, and sly, a treacherous man who will leave you in the lurch once you've served your purpose, not someone you want to be friends with. A blue face stands for violent temper, someone who flares up easily and won't rest until he's had his revenge. Better not get close to this one either. The fighting scenes usually make people think of Chinese martial arts. A woman, like this one, who's skilled in the martial arts is called a wudan, or female warrior. A wudan mostly enacts chivalrous and courageous heroines or beautiful enchantresses. A man who marries such a female warrior should not argue or fight with her, or else he'd have to face the consequences himself. Elderly female characters are called laodan. A laodan's voice has to be particularly good, and her pronunciation or diction has to be very clear, with the sounds stretched especially long. Listen carefully. Like other kinds of drama, Jingju also features the role of the clown or xiaochou. The xiaochou not only has to make the crowd laugh with gestures, movements, and funny dialogues, he also must be able to improvise and crack spontaneous jokes. Therefore, he must be quick-witted and have a good tongue. If you see a xiaochou who does quick and high somersaults, then that's doubtless a wuchou or military comedian. The wuchou is required to have extraordinary martial arts skills, and he undergoes special training to perfect his qinggong, or the art of treading very lightly. No matter how high he somersaults or how hard he fights, he's not allowed to make the slightest sound. Pay attention to his nimble movements.